Welcome back. Mother's Day is Sunday, and we hope all women are able to enjoy it. While we're celebrating the women in our lives, we need to be aware that women face a higher risk of some health problems like stroke. Sara Hegarty joins us from the American Heart Association with how to help your mom or any other woman in your life to lower their risk of stroke. Good morning, Sara. Thanks for joining us today.
Good morning.
So let's talk about the numbers here. I think people may not even realize that women are at a higher risk of stroke.
Yep. 1 in 5 women will have a stroke, and the majority of those women, the causes are preventable. And so that's really where we want to get our message out. High blood pressure is the #1 preventable cause of stroke.
And there's also a disparity here when we're talking about Black women who have a higher risk, and especially in pregnancy.
Yes, Black women have more than double the risk of pre-pregnancy hypertension compared to a white or Hispanic woman, putting them at higher risk of high blood pressure and preeclampsia during pregnancy. And when we look at maternal death rates, death related to pregnancy, and that goes for 12 months after pregnancy. Black women are dying 3 to 1 to white women. So we definitely need to get our message out there and let people know the signs of a stroke and what to do.
Yeah, let's talk a little bit about that, just to get that awareness out there.
Yes. So in order to spot a stroke, we use the acronym FAST. So if you see face drooping, specifically on one side or the other when the other side is just fine, arm weakness, speech difficulty, and then it's time to call 911. So face drooping for F, arm weakness for A, speech difficulty for S, and time to call 911 for T. And that's your best bet. We've worked with EMS, and we have doctors that are working with EMS that are trained to spot a stroke and bring you to the closest stroke center in Toledo.
As you said, time is of the essence in treating that. So as you mentioned, high blood pressure is a huge risk factor. So we need to keep our blood pressure down. So what are some things that we should be talking about to decrease our risk of stroke?
#1, know your blood pressure. I think that self-monitoring our blood pressure is the #1 thing we can do. There is a thing called white coat syndrome. When you're in the doctors, you're so nervous,
yes.
Your blood pressure actually goes up.
Yes.
And that's okay. If you suspect that might be a reason for elevated numbers, wait. Nurses will take it later. They'll take it after your appointment. They'll let you wait for 20 minutes and take it again. Having an accurate measurement of your blood pressure is crucial. And then if you do have high blood pressure, talking to your doctor, your physician, about the best way to lower it. It could be exercise, it could be diet changes, or it could be medication.
Smoking is a huge risk factor there as well. So, especially if you maybe have a family disposition to that high blood pressure, genetics could be involved there. If you're a smoker, it's definitely something you're going to want to think about quitting.
Absolutely.
A big one there. And as you mentioned, just knowing your numbers, first of all, because I think as moms, as women, sometimes we don't always pay attention to what's going on with us. We're too worried about everybody else.
Oh, yeah. We are so busy making sure the kids are fed and they're driven here and there, and that work is taken care of and dinner is on the table, that we forget about our own needs. And taking that time to set up those annual appointments is so important.
It is. Sara, where can people get more information?
Well, definitely go to heart.org and put in high blood pressure, and a ton of tools will come up. And we have great graphs to show you what your number reading means, because a lot of people hear their blood pressure but don't exactly know what it means. So our website has amazing tools, and that's heart.org.
120 over 70, is that good? Yeah,
Yes.
You don't exactly know. Yeah. So
Yeah.
check that out. And again, if you haven't seen your doctor in a little while, now is the time to go ahead and give them a call, schedule that appointment, and get screened. Sara, thank you so much for joining us this morning. We appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
You bet. Take care.